I'd just like to welcome everybody that's online tonight and everybody in the house. We have envelopes going around for your cash giving, and you have the buttons on the internet for your tithe through them on digital missions. Every service, we talk about giving our teruma, tithes, offerings, and alms. So what really is our teruma? Well, I started digging into it last night and come to find out the word's not in the Bible. Which I knew that, but I didn't know that. So my wife kind of helped me out with that, and well, it's not in the King James, any Bibles that we read today. Most people read today anyways. So the Strong's Concordance says that the teruma is a gift, a heave offering of the shoulder, oblation, and an offering. So the teruma is the first offering. And the teruma sanctifies all the other offerings. It sets it apart and it declares it holy. The teruma is the first 1.5% to 2.5%, and the amount shows the state of your heart. It comes from the oral Jewish law, and it is a representation of how your eye is. If you have an evil eye or you're stingy, you'll give 1.5%. If you have a good eye or you're generous, you'll give 2.5%. In Matthew 6, verse 22 to 24 is what Jesus says about this. The lamp of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye is good, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will be loyal to one and despite the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. The teruma, God put it in place as a way to supply the needs of the father of the faith, or in this case, the bishop of the house. So the teruma is a holy gift for the bishop or the father in the faith and his family. And the teruma is a covenant of salt between your bishop or your father in the faith and you. It allows him to watch over you, and it just builds it's a covenant between the two of you. The teruma also honors the Lord. In Numbers 18, verses 8 and 9, says, "And the Lord spoke to Aaron here, I myself have also given you charge of my heave offering." Anytime it says, or the heave offering in this case is the teruma. "And all the holy gifts of the children of Israel I have given them as a portion to you and your sons as an ordinance forever. This shall be yours of the most holy things reserved from the fire. Every offering of theirs, every grain offering, and every sin offering, and every trespass offering, which they render to me, shall be the most holy for you and your sons." And now if we move to Numbers 18, 23, and 24, it says, "But the Levites shall perform the work of the tabernacle of meeting, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. For the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer up as a heave offering to the Lord, I have given to the Levites as an inheritance. Therefore I have said to them, among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance." So, as you can see, that the scriptures say that the teruma is for the priests to supply for their needs. Now we move on to Deuteronomy 12, verse 11. It says, then there will be a place where the Lord your God chooses to make his name abide, that you shall bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings, your sacrifices, your tithes, the heave offerings of your hand, and all your choice offerings, which you vow to the Lord. Here we can see that the heave offering is separate from all the other offerings. They're broke down and separated here. And this also says that we are to bring all these offerings, the tithes, the terumas, to the place where God tells us to bring it. We're not to give a tithe to one place, bring an offering to another place. We should bring it to the place that God tells us to bring it to. So that's kind of what I have tonight for the teruma. There's a whole syllabus on this, and I tried to shorten it up into just a few minutes to give a little overview of it, so people who are not familiar with it may become a little more familiar with it. So you're going to bring your offerings up and put it in the bucket. So Father, I just thank you tonight for your word that you supply everybody's need. And so I just thank you that when we do what you say to do, you will do what you say to do. So I thank you for it.